Hey guys, Prince of Macedon here, and we are going to do another replay commentary here. For Total War Rome 2, I commanded the Romans. My opponent's name is Strike, he'll be commanding the Spartans. So as you can see, well, my opponent went all foot units. He has skirmishers and Spartan hoplites and pikemen. And I went with the more, mine's slightly more balanced. I have foot units minus skirmishers, and then I got some cav. So yeah, I got a lot of these. I got Evocati cohorts. I've got Praetorian Guard, which are pretty mean, very tough, but they're pretty expensive. And I got some other types of legionaries. Oh, here I got these armored legionaries back over here. And I even threw in a this fun unit here. It is a unit of gladiators. I needed to spend like 670 or something like that, so I bought a gladiator and I added an upgrade to it. And then finally I've got my 3 units of auxiliary cav, and I got my generals unit over here, general and bodyguard. And I'm gonna send my cav down the wings. As you can see, I can send them down both wings. And my opponent, he's got a lot of Spartan hoplites and Spartan pikes, and then he's got his skirmish force. Let's look at skirmish force first. He has got what, 7 units of skirmishers. There are helot slingers, mercenary Rhodian slingers, Cretan archers. So when he sees my cav coming around, he's going to peel off his wings on both sides, and he's going to build basically an impromptu noob box. But here's the Sparta, Spartan hoplites, Royal Spartans, bunch of Royal Spartans, Spartan pikemen. These guys are pretty tough in the front, but from behind they get destroyed pretty handedly. More Spartan pikes. Here's what's going on the overhead. See what he's doing? He's forming this hasty and noob box, and I'm just gonna move my troops up. I got my cav coming behind him. I was hoping I could maybe get in that box before he sealed it up, so I wanted to really get those skirmishers of his. But he's gonna seal it up pretty fast, and my cav is gonna roam around and just stay back over here for now. But I've got my infantry coming from the front. When I saw that he was still forming it, I decided to run my guys up, just take advantage of the fact that he wasn't quite formed. Maybe force him into panicking, something like that. So anyways, the rule of this game was no artillery. That was the only rule. So I got some really mean units coming, like my my Evocati cohorts and my Praetorian Guard are really rough. I like the way these Praetorian Guards look with their royal, majestic, purple cloaks. Of course, you know, they're Roman, so they're not really royal, but that's the way they look. They look very majestic. Anyhow, I'm gonna get right up here, and then he's gonna focus all of his skirmishers on this one unit of Praetorian Guard. And they will actually incinerate these guys here, as you can see. Let's watch a close-up of it. This probably would have been a chance to go into Testudo, but I was like, screw it, whatever. I'll just inch up, let them destroy them. Meanwhile, my guys get within Pila range. We toss some Pila, don't do very much damage to the enemy, unfortunately. See that? Almost no damage. I don't think there was any damage from the Pila. At least from the initial volley. Anyhow, now I'm going to charge into his front lines here. He's going to receive the charge at a stationary position. Now, we're going to start seeing some action here. My Praetorian Guards are making up my front line for the most part. Well, I got some Evocati as well. And Armor Legionaries, so never mind about that. Praetorian Guard making up the front line. It's a hodgepodge of Legionaries making up the front line. Anyhow, I'm flanking over here with my my gladiators looking for an opening. My cav's still back there, as you can see. Over there too. Now I'm going to send this unit of Praetorian Guard into the side of this Royal Spartans. Their side became a little exposed, so I'm just going to crash into them, as you can see. Now look at this little gap here. I thinned out my ranks so that I could, I increased the depth of it so I can fit right in there. See that? My guys fit right in there. I'm actually pushing these slingers out of this new box. So when I see that, I decided to push my auxiliary cav in and go for those slingers. Meanwhile, my Armored legionaries who squeeze in are now cutting the backs of these Royal Spartans right here. And the generals activated that trumpet, as you can see. So here's the action on the side here. So now I'm going to fit this unit in. Well, wasn't quite in. Good enough though. But I'm starting to break that helmet slinger back there. See in the back, that'll free up those auxiliary cav to roam in. But my guys do not finish a job. I was in a rush to save my legionaries up here. I'm going to charge into the backs of these Royal Spartans over here. So it's quite a mess right now. And I still have this huge reserve line. He's only dealing with my frontline legionaries. I haven't even thrown in my reserve yet. So still, my gladiators are just hanging out back here. They're probably, you know, wondering, you know, should they help the Romans or should they rebel? Create another servile uprising. Anyways, auxiliary cav. Oh no! Oh no, the spears! Honestly, those gladiators and the helmet slinger should have helped each other out. So my auxiliary cav is getting kind of wrecked in this situation, so I do have to pull them out. They don't want to be in that kind of a situation for too long. But he's doing pretty well in the front lines, but his back line is completely soft. These are all slingers. These are all skirmishers just hanging out in the back here. So my cav is free to roam around to strike at will. But remember when I said I left these helmet slingers alone? Yeah, they did come back, but it's no biggie. They're not going to do too much back there. Gonna do another rear charge into the backs of these pikemen. As I said, pikes aren't that strong from behind. This is when I bring my gladiators in. Gladiators! So this game is great for close-ups, I gotta say that much. So you can see my opponent's doing a pretty good job of using his general abilities. My general is set to warrior, so I can only affect individual units at a time. But yeah, I'm crashing into the backs of these guys right here. These are Royal Spartans. They're getting hacked out by my gladiators. They call me Spaniard. G'day. Cav is still wrecking these skirmishers from behind. These heroes of Sparta are getting wrecked by these evocati. So I have punkered through over here. My reserves are still pretty fresh right now. My general is just hanging out back there. Now he did win this fight right here. See that big glob of Spartans? He did win that fight. You can see a lot of my guys are on the ground. But that's fine though, because I'm winning over on this side. And don't let all these units fool you, all these Spartan units. Those are all skirmishers. So they're pretty soft. Once I clear up these guys, I can send these guys around and deal with these Royal Spartans. So he's routing another unit. These are armored legionaries who are starting to break over here. Pretty sweet. Quick march! So with my gladiators, I decided just to use them to chase out these skirmishers. Because I'm pretty much out of cav except for my general. I'm leaving my general back here to keep my morale up. But I will later use him to chase down some of these skirmishers. Meanwhile, these Spartans are still alive. Look at my guys here. They're facing the wrong way. So I'm not very happy with that. I eventually do turn them around to deal with these guys, but right now they're kind of just facing the wrong way and acting goofy, redunculous guys. So okay, I still had this unit of auxiliary cav. There's only 6 of them, so they're pretty much going to be gone after that volley of Spartan slingers in my face. Still using my gladiators to chase down these skirmishers. Just keep them away from my guys over there. But here now, finally I'm breaking through once I turn my guys around. Once I have them faced the right way, I start cutting these Spartans down faster. Just remember, with pikes, they're not that great when they're surrounded. I mean, no unit is, but pikemen are doubly more fragile than your typical melee unit. So that's going to free up all these guys over here. Here's an overhead. It's a big mess. But all 3 of these guys are mine, and I'm going to send them over to this side to assist over here. So big swirling fight. I'm gonna send my general around now to hit these skirmishers. And I'm sending my 3 victorious units from that side over to this side. Just gonna transfer them in and start bashing these guys. And then I'm gonna send this Evocati unit around over here, as you can see. So yeah, look at my general. You just crash into these mercenary Cretans, and then there's some more mercenary Cretans back there too. Gladiators still chasing these Cretans over here. So for the most part, the Cretans aren't targeting my infantry anymore. They're now targeting my general and running away from my gladiators. And that general's starting to break of Sparta. See that? They're all starting to break here. Pretty. Ooh, that was a gruesome death. So that's been the last of the Spartans in this fight in the middle here. Now he's just down to his Cretans, but without his general and without that main body of Spartans, this Cretan archers will break. So you can see the armies there. Again. That was a pretty fun battle. So yeah, good game to strike. Hope you guys enjoyed this replay battle, replay commentary, and I will see you guys later.